recorded it. All right. Let's have my little cushion. And we're going to start from lying down. So have your blanketed cushion with you. And we're going to start our floor lying down in the back. Knees bent. Feet wide as your hips. Chin slightly tucked into the chest. And we're going to have the arms out to the side with the palms facing up. And make an adjustment in between the shoulder blades so that part, the back of the shoulder feels flat and open. And same thing, make any adjustment in your sacrum, the back of the hips, to feel like everything is in line. Close your eyes. Let's take a moment to experience the entire length of the back of the body. Breathing in and out. Bringing it down. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. I'm going to try to talk in between the silence, between the drilling next door. And draw the chin in. Bring the arms up to the sky and reaching through the fingertips to move the back of the shoulders away from the mat. And then slowly drop the shoulders back and down, and then open the arms again out into position. Gently rock your head from side to side. Bring the head back to center, flex the elbows, place the hands to the back of the head, elbows to the sky, and slowly lift the head off the mat, chin. And exhale, slowly release the head down, move the arms out in T, palm facing up, and again, rock your head gently from one side to the opposite side. Use your breath. Return the head back to neutral, feet off the mat. Hug yourself, stretch your lower back. And move the thighs away, hands to your knees, and make slow little circles with the knee in one direction first. Opposite direction. Lower the feet down, lower the hands down by your hips. Now lift both legs up to the sky and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Separate the legs slightly off so you can rotate the ankles and the feet in one direction and the opposite direction. And then slowly bend the knees, hug yourself again. Lower the feet down. This time the feet wide as your mat, arms in T, some windshield wiper movements, so bring some mobility in those hips and the neck and the head as we rock the head and the neck in the opposite direction. head neutral, walk the feet again, the width of your hips, and then roll over to one side, extend the top leg, use the hands for support to press and slowly find your way to a seated position. So sit in your cushion or your blanket or your towel. Remember to modify the seated position. Could be Sukhasana with the legs crossed, could be with the feet in front of you. And then from here, draw the shoulders up, back and down. Create a space in the shoulders, hands to your thighs and knee. And we're going to lift the chin up, rotate in a circle to the right, to the chest, left and up. Loosening up the neck. Slowly in one direction first. And going into the opposite direction. And then return back to neutral position. Now, bring the chin back and then to the chest and then slowly, like the pendulum of the clock, chin to one side, to the opposite side. Neutral neck, neutral spine. Bring the hands together. Let's come into cactus arms to open the front of the shoulders, elbows in 90-degree angle, open. And then from here, holding position, drop the elbows by your rib cage. And then from here, extend the arms up to the sky. Flex the elbows, bring the elbows by your rib cage. And inhale, extend and reach through the fingertips. Flexing down. Inhale, straighten and reach. Now flex into 90-degree angle, and from here, lower the right hand down, extend the left arm over to your left ear, move the spine to the right, and then bring the hand to the right, all the way across the chest and out to the side. Again, inhale, arms out and up. Flex the elbows to cactus. Lower the left palm up, right arm up and over, move the spine to the left. Bring the arms forward across the chest, open, lower the hand down. Again, arms out and up. Flex the elbows, cactus arms, move the elbows back. Lower the right hand down, left arm go up and over, move the spine to the right. Left arm goes forward across the chest, lower the hand down. Both arms inhale, out and up, reach. Flex the elbows, guide the elbows back. Left palm goes down, right arm goes over. The right arm goes up front across the chest, lower and release. Both shoulders forward and back and down. Both shoulders forward, down and back. Opposite direction, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down and back. One last. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward and neutral position. Hands together, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows and stretch your wrist, stretch your fingers. Keep the spine neutral. We're not stretching the shoulder blades yet, just stretching the wrists and the fingers. Now turn the palms so the palms are facing forward, and then keep the interlacing the fingers and just shoulders back and down. Here we go with the wriggling again. And then from here, we're going to round the spine, pull the belly in, chin to the chest, and stretching between the shoulder blades. Lifting the spine, neutral neck, neutral spine. Let's gently twist to the right, placing both hands other side of the right knee. Flex the elbows and release the chin to the chest, crown of the head, head towards the right knee. Press your left hip. Use your breath. Lift the head, chest. Walk to the opposite side, both hands other side of your left knee. Flex the elbows, release the chest over to your left side, chin in, crown of the head towards the left knee. Your arms are flexed. Slowly. Arms back to center. Hands behind you. Raise the wiper. Moving from side to side. And then slowly, neutral position, extend the legs, and we're going to press through the legs, flex the knee slightly, lift, press, lift the knee slightly, flex the feet, press, lift, press, lift, bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, holding from the top of the feet, slide, heel sit, and left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. And just keep moving the neck from side to side. Relax your inner thighs, your groins, and just gently move your neck from one side to the opposite side, and then neutral neck and chin in. Important, keep the shoulders back and down, and the spine remains straight. Easy breathing. And then use your hands to guide the thighs and the knees. And we're going to have the feet together, hands for support, and we're going to drop the right knee out, right knee up, left knee out, up, both knees out, both knees together. Exhale, right knee out and up, left knee out and up. Slowly open both. One more time, knees together. Open the right knee out and up, left knee out and up. Open the knees together, slide the feet slightly away from your pelvis, turtle pose. Arms under your legs, each hand on top of each foot. We round the spine, we bring the chin into the chest, and the front of the head is pointing towards the feet. So your spine, both sides of the spine, the muscles are getting stretched, and so the muscles in between the rib cage on the back of your spine. And slowly lift the head and the chest, neutral position. Use your hands again to bring the legs together. Extend the right leg forward, hug the left thigh into the chest, cross it over your right leg, hug your left knee with your right arm, extend the left arm up to the sky. Let's twist to the left. Look over to your left shoulder. From here, inhale, look to the left. Exhale, the chin goes to the right shoulder. Inhale to the left shoulder. Exhale to the right shoulder. And just keep moving slowly like that. Moving the neck. And remember, the twist is always happening from the waist up. Back through center and neutral position. Extend your left leg forward. Hug the right thigh into the chest. Cross it over. Hug your right knee with your left arm. The right arm goes up to the sky. Rotate lower behind you. Look over to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Neutral position. Extend. And again, windshield wiper. Sun movement to the hips after holding in position. And let's drop the legs to one side. Let's go now to tabletop position. So I'm going to use this little blanket here because maybe that cushion is too high for kneeling position. And we're going to have the knees under the hips. And this is how we're going to do. You find your neutral spine, and we're going to move the hips right to left. But as we do that, we slowly move the hips towards the heel as we sing the hips left to right. And then we're back to tabletop doing the same thing. Rocking the hips left to right, right to left. And repeat again, left to right as we slowly move the hips towards the heel. And then we return moving to tabletop one more time. So mobility of the hips, the spine, all the way down. One more time. Moving left to right, right to left, neutral position. Now moving into cat-cow, flexion and extension. With the next inhale, we're going to go into cow, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, exhale to cat. And just move, arching and grounding. Use your own rhythm, the breath, And the movement, take your time. Notice the spine arching and rounding, and then we're round, and then we drop the hips to the heels, forearms, elbows down, forehead towards the floor. Take a break. And slowly, neutral position, tabletop. Extend the right hand forward and extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under. Engage the core. Inhale, left foot up, right leg up, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and down. Up, down. 3 more rounds. Up, down, up, down. 1 more. Up and down. Right hand down, left knee down, opposite arm. Left hand forward, right leg back, tuck the toes under, engage the core. Here we go. Inhale, lift and lower. Up, down. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more rounds at your own rhythm. One last. Left hand down, right knee down, tuck the toes under, press downward dog, straighten the knees, hips up, chin down, heels down, and then heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, and down. One last, heels up, down, heels up, knees to the tabletop, neutral position, top of the feet flat on the mat, round the spine, child's pose. Bring the arms down by your side, relax, your palms are facing up, and we're going to work on a rabbit pose, so careful with your neck. So we're going to rock. Forehead is on the floor or in a block if you cannot reach the mat with your forehead. I'm going to lift the hip, rocking from the forehead to the front of the head. And exhale, back down. Lift the hip from the forehead to the ground. And exhale down. Inhale, lift into the crown of the head. And exhale down. 2 more rounds. Be gentle. Left to the crown of the head. And down. One last. Lift the hip, rocking to the crown of the head. And all the way down. From here, engage the core, arms out and up. Kneeling position, reaching to the fingertips, hands down, elbows, forearms down, preparing for dolphin pose, inversion, tucking the toes under. Inhale, lift the knee, straighten the legs, heels down, heels up, knees down. Inhale, lift the knee, straighten the legs, heels down, heels up, knees towards the floor. Inhale, lift, heels down, heels up, knees down. 2 more. Inhale, straighten, heels down, heels up, knees down. Keep the chin in. Last one. Inhale, lift, press to the heel, lift the heel, knees towards the floor, top of the feet flatten the mat. Separate the hands, place the palms against the floor to lift the elbows. Right hand under the right shoulder, left hand under the left, round the spine and sink the hips. Child's pose to rest and breathe. Take your time, watch your breath. Hands by your knees, lift the head, lift the chest. I'm going to be facing my screen now. And extend the right leg out to the side. From here, flex your right knee, place your right hand to your right knee or thigh, shoulder, left shoulder back and down, and we're going to move to the right and straighten. Flexing to the right and straighten. Just keep moving at your own rhythm and just find that nice opening in the groins, the front of the hips, the pelvis. Some muscles, tendons, and ligaments moving in different way here. Mobility to the hips, some freedom to those joints. And then from here, we're going to walk that right foot somewhere in between, having the legs where they were and the front. Hand to your right thigh, move the hips and just hold it there. Okay, this is too thin. My knees needs more. And we're going to move and open, lift the chest, and just hold in position. So that nice opening there. And then walk the foot. So the right foot is in line with your right hip, both hands to your right thigh. Move the pelvis, the hips in, elbows by your rib cage. Lift the chest, and let's open the front of your left hip. And right knee comes to under the right hip. Left leg goes out. And we're going to do the same thing. Keep your right shoulder back and down. Left hand to your left knee. Move the hips to the left. And straighten. And to the left. And straighten. Just keep moving. One last. Return back to the center. Walk that foot somewhere. I'm not going to kick my mug. And that foot between the side of the left hip and the front. Left hand to your left side, and then move to the left and slightly out. Hold in position. Shoulders back and down. Keep breathing. Please don't hold your breath. And then slowly back to the center. Walk that foot now in line with your left hip. Both hands to your left side, elbows by your rib cage. The pelvis and hips moving forward to find that nice opening in the right hip flexor, and just shoulders back and down. Watch your breath. And from here, release. Bring the left knee under your left hip. I'm going to be facing this way again. Hands to tabletop position. Let's make some rotation with the hips. To the right, to the hip, heels to the left, and slightly forward. Just rotate those hips. And then slowly back to center. Let's go to the left, to the heels, right, and slightly forward. Just keep moving like this. And then slowly tabletop, round the spine, hips to the heels, forearms, elbows down, child's pose, balasana pose, and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And from Balasana, let's all back to table, tucking the toes under, press to downward dog. Lift the hips, paddling the feet, lower one heel at a time. Remember to have that external rotation in your shoulders so there is a nice opening in between the shoulders, in between the shoulder blades. And you just keep paddling the feet to gently stretch the back line of both legs. Heels down, walk your hands to the back, to the feet, bend the knees, holding from the opposite elbows, relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Just breathe here, allow gravity to help you to create space in between each vertebrae. Relax the hands towards the floor. Heavy arms, heavy head, rounding the spine. Let's all find our way to Samastiti. Arms down by your hips. Crown of the head pointing towards the sky. Shoulders backing down. Without locking your knees, you gently engage the quads. Find equal weight in both feet, and from here, bend the knees, chair pose, arms overhead. Inhale, straighten hands down. Exhale, flex, arms overhead. Inhale, straighten hands down. Flex and lower. Straighten, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, fall forward, hands down. Arms to the side, engage the core, return back, arms overhead. Exhale, belly in, fall forward, swan dive, hands down. Engage the core, reverse, arms overhead, Samastiti. Exhale, fall forward, swan dive. Inhale, come all the way up and overhead, hands down by your hips. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, arms overhead, move the hips back. Straighten the legs, hand down by your hips. Exhale, flex, arms overhead, sink the hips down. Straighten the legs, engage. Exhale, flex and drop the hips in your chair. Straighten the legs now, arms out and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Fall forward, relax your neck. Engage the core, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Pull the belly in, engage the muscle to go to Uttanasana. Again, inhale, reach, engage, and up. Arms down by your side. Last round this sequence. Inhale, flex the knees, chair pose. Straighten the legs. Exhale, flex and sink the hips. Straighten, hands down by your hips. One more. Flex and lower into your chair. Straighten the legs. Arms out and up. Belly in, chin in, swan dive. Fall forward. Engage the core. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. One more, inhale, engage the core, arms overhead, last one. Exhale, fall forward, relax, engage, reverse swan dive, bring the hands, arms overhead, and then down together to the heart center. Samastiti. I'm going to ask you to go to your breath. Control your inhales and exhales. If you feel a little bit you're challenging with the quality of your breath, you take your time to slow the breath down. Few more rounds, please. And then move the hips back. Place your hands above or below your knees. The idea is to keep the spine at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to round like a cat. And we're going to do neutral spine. Exhale, round and flatten. Round, flatten, round, flatten, round, flatten, let go all the way down, flex the knees slightly, grab opposite elbows, nod your head, yes. Shake your head now. From here, hands down. Let's walk the hands to the front of the mat. Let's come into downward dog. Have your feet the width of the hips, the wrist, the tip of your shoulders, heels down, chin into your chest. Holding position. External rotation of the shoulders. So move the shoulders back and down. Use your breath. Pressure the palms to lengthen the spine. Lower the knees down to the tabletop, top of the feet flat. Move the hips to the heels. Forearms, elbows down, relax, and press child's pose. Take a moment, again, go back to control the quality and the length, how deep you inhale, how soft you exhale. Breath control, mind control, give the body to take a moment to gather some energy back up. Because from Balasana, child's pose, we're going to move to table. We're going to move the knees slightly back, and then we're going to drop the hips, the pelvis, elbows under the shoulders, forearms parallel to each other to the mat, palms parallel, and we're going to come into a Sphinx pose with sun movement. So press the palms. This is available for your lower back. If you feel like this is okay and you don't need an extra pressure in your lower back, just stay here, but keep lifting the chest. Otherwise, if you feel like, you press with the palms and gently lift the elbows slightly off the floor, and then you drop the forearms and the elbows down. Activate those lower back muscles, please. Press and lift. Exhale, release it down. Press and up and slowly down. Press and up and slowly down. Two more. Press, engage, and slowly release. One last. Press and lift. Then slowly all the way down, elbows out. Make a little pillow with your hands, forehead to your hands, and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your lower back, your hips. Relax any tension in your lumbar spine. And then from here, separate the feet wide as your mat, bend the knees, and then swing the legs from side to side. Return back through center, sole of the feet together, knees are wide, hands under the shoulders or by your rib cage to press, to lift the chest, the pelvis, the hips, lower the feet down, move the hips to the heel, child's pose with wide knees, relax the forehead towards the floor, take a moment, use your breath. Slowly, let's walk to the right side to stretch the left side of the torso, holding position. And moving slowly to the opposite side, relax and holding position. Walk the hands back through center. Walk your hands under the shoulders to lift the torso. Bring the knees together. Drop the hips to one side. Use your blanket or use your cushion to sit on the edge of your support. I'm going to sit on my cushion. I like this height for this. And we're going to have the right leg out and open, not too much out. You don't have to. Left foot touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Let's bring the shoulders towards the ears, back and down. And we're going to rotate the torso slightly to the right. Let's walk the hands either side of your right leg. Keep the arms straight. Take an inhale. Flex the elbows. Drop the chest, the forehead to the knee. And then lift the torso. Flex and drop. And lift. Flex and drop. And lift. Three more. Flex and drop. And up. Two more. Flex and drop. And up. Last one. Flex and drop. And all the way up. Walk your hands to lift the torso back to neutral. Switch legs. Right foot in, left leg goes out. Press to the back line of your left leg. Slowly rotate the torso towards the left. Both hands either side of your left leg. Walk your hands, straighten the elbows, flex the elbows, relax the spine, chin in, and then lift the torso away. Flex and drop. Inhale left. Flex and down. And up, 3 more. Legs and lower. And up, 2 more. Flex and down. And up, last one. Flex and lower. All the way up. Walk your hands to lift. And now we're going to straighten the right leg out. And we're going to have the hands behind you for support. Bend the knees and press. Lift and press. Lift and press. Activate. Lift. And when you press, activate the quads. Lift. Press. Lift. Press. Bend the right knee, right foot in. Bend the left knee, left foot in. Peace fingers, balance pose. Hook with your fingers the big toes. Shoulders not here. Shoulders back and down. Elbows by the rib cage. Core engagement. Lean back. Feet up. Hold in position. Don't drop the chin. Keep your neck neutral. Keep the shoulders back and down. You can have your feet like this, or you can extend one leg at a time to challenge your, and then flex, and then the left leg to the side, and flex. Just keep moving at your own rhythm, bending one knee at a time. So options here, both feet together and holding your sits bone. You can be a little bit playful by straightening and flexing one leg at a time. And then more challenge with the feet together, we open and hold in a V. Whatever you are, shoulders back and down. Find a place where you can focus your gaze. You are sitting, your sits bone, your core is engaged, your breath is flowing, easy. Don't hold the breath, please. And then if you have your legs out and up, you bend the knees, you lower the feet, arms behind you, and windshield wiper. Let's move those hips from side to side, taking a moment here. And then back through center, let's have a moment of farmer's pose. Rest, round the spine, bring the chin in. Relax your neck. And lift the head, lift the chest. And let's have now our way to the front of the mat. I'm going to use my pillow for protection. The legs and the feet are in the front of the mat. Keep the width distant apart. We're going to have the hands to your knees. We're going to flatten, straighten the elbows round. Elbows in, flatten the spine, round the spine. Lift the chest and flatten, and round the spine. Lift the chest and flatten, and round. One more, lift. Now we round, and with control, slowly, we go down towards the floor. Head to the mat, arms out in T, heels under the knees, feet wide as your hips. Some gentle movement again on the neck, rocking your head from side to side. And return the head back to center. Now, bring the arms up to the ceiling, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away like you're trying to touch the sky with your palms. And we're going to move away the back of the shoulders, and then we bend the elbows and soften the shoulders back, kind of like what we did at the beginning. And we're going to straighten the elbows and move the back of the shoulders away, soften the elbows, drop the shoulders. One more. Straighten and lift the shoulders away, and then flex, release the hands, arms out in T, Rock your head gently from side to side. Head neutral position, keep your right knee bent, holding from the back of your left leg, straighten your left leg up, flex and drop the heel. Inhale, straighten, flex and drop. Inhale, straighten, flex and drop. Straighten, flex and drop. One more. Straighten, and then you can keep the hands in this under the hamstring, or you can slide the hand higher, either calf or ankle. Holding position, have like just some stretch on the back line of your left leg. Keep the neck neutral. Don't lift the chin. It's too much pressure on the muscle of your neck. And then from here, bend the knee, figure four. Left foot goes on top of your right thigh with both hands. We grab from the hamstring of your right leg or the shin. Hold and breathe. And release. Left foot down. Now holding from the hamstring of your right leg. Inhale, straighten your leg up. Flex and drop. Up to the sky. Flex and down. Up to the sky. Flex and down. One more. Up to the sky. Flex and down. Now we're going to straighten and hold from the hamstring or from the calf, or maybe you can reach the toes. You're welcome to do that. The idea is to keep your right leg straight as much as you can to stretch the back line of that leg. Don't try to overcompensate lifting the chin. Chin always tucked in. Flex the knee, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin. Time to stretch IT band on the right side. And release. Lower the feet down. Lift the feet up, happy baby. Separate the knees, and we're going to hold and want to bring. Bring the heels in, happy baby. Bend the knees, happy baby. Straighten the legs, bend the knees, happy baby. Straighten the legs in V, flex, happy baby. Straighten, flex to happy, straighten, flex to happy, straighten one more, flex to happy. Bring the sole of the feet together. Keep the feet off the mat, knees out, chin in. Relax your pelvic floor, inner thighs, groin. Again, the chin slightly tucked in. Slowly release. Bring the knees and thighs together, arms in T position. Find the 90-degree angle as you have the heels in line with your knees and your knees over your hips. So we're going to slowly twist to the left, and we're going to just hold there, enjoying this twist. Maybe you can use your left hand to guide the right knee closer. The head is pointing to your right shoulder. You hold in position, you breathe, and enjoy this twist. And slowly let go. Engage the core to bring safely both legs back through center. With exhale, we twist to the right, dropping the legs to the right and the head to the left. Your right hand guides the left knee closer to your right knee. You close your eyes and you breathe as you twist. And release, let go, engage the core, bring both legs back to neutral position. Let's lower the feet down, wide as your hips, arms down by your side. Lift the hip into bridge, hold your bridge high up, adjust your spine, keep the bridge up. Open the front of the chest, the front of your shoulders, the front of the hips and the pelvis, stretching the thighs. Keep engaging the lower back muscles of your lumbar spine, the glutes. Take a nice inhale through the nose. With control, slowly exhale gently, slowly lower your spine. One vertebra at a time towards the floor. Feet off the mat, hands to your knees, Apanasana, thighs in and away, in and away, in and away, in and away. Feet down, walk the feet the width of the mat, arms out in T. Our last windshield wiper movement, rocking the legs, the neck, the head. Be gentle, move slowly, take your time. Enjoy this last movement before we settle into our last pose, our Shavasana. Just a couple more windshield wiper movement here. That feels yummy. And then we return to neutral spine. We straighten both legs. We turn the feet out, both corners, and the arms are somewhere in between your hips and shoulders. Lift the upper spine, adjust in between the shoulder blades, and then release. Same thing with the sacrum, the back of the hips. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out. And do it again as many times as you need to let go any remaining tension or tightness. And we are welcoming our moment to stillness. This is Shavasana. Eyes closed, coming back to your regular breathing, no more lengthening. No more thinking about what to do except to rest, to surrender, and to welcome this chance of holding in one position with anything else to do except to rest, to receive the benefit of the practice, and just be. Very slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Slowly rock your head slowly, gently from side to side. Wiggle toes, fingers, wrist, ankles. And with your next inhalation, please bring the arms overhead. Flex your knees, hug yourself, slowly roll over to one side. Let's take a moment here, seated together. When you are ready, the head comes last. Just please, I invite you to sit with me. Eyes closed, spine upright. We move the body, we move the breath. Now it's time to do our best to cultivate mind stillness, the mind to be calm, the mind to be clear, the mind to be open. The heart to be receptive. The mind to be flexible. As we can adapt. Doesn't matter what situation comes our way. Cultivating indifference and not locking in something that we think is the right thing. Because that also will pass and will change. Cultivating the freedom of move like the current of a river. Cultivating the freedom of a wind. All those are gifts. They are with us all the time. We just need to grasp, enjoy, and create a habit of using as a way to keep navigating our daily lives, regardless what comes our way. Tightening the hands close to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Om.
Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, and more perfect peace. In our hearts and minds, with our relationships, peace in the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very, very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.